So, video games, but yeah, as I was saying, the McDonald's have now changed to, or at least temporarily changed to McDonald's to reference to anime brands and shit. I think they have like a sauce or something. I don't know. I never care. I haven't cared about McDonald's in months. But there's this thread that's like comparing like the how US and Japan market things, and I'm just like, why is this on my timeline? I looked at the thread. Third tweet said, then of course the US had to go full on diversity,
What?
and I'm just like, oh, it's that kind of thread. And looking at the quote retweets, the first one I saw is this entire thread is just this image and it's place Japan.
See, can I send you a link to the stream, buddy?
Sure, buddy.
Here you go, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
No
That's
problem.
one way to start a stream.
What a great way to start.
Yeah.
Shmiya, shmiya. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la
Drink,
la.
la la la.
La 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 la.
An AI could make a more compelling analysis. I wondered what the user has to say about the McDonald's ads. Hopefully, it doesn't turn racist.
Shimmy, shmiya, shmiya, shmiya.
There should be drink, sha
La
la la
la la.
la.
Right.
Drink, fa la 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 la.
I love sobbing, I love sobbing, and I fucking like Christmas. Why did they think of that when they heard Christmas music?
I was just gonna ask that. Why the fuck is that your first immediate thought? Did I? Was, is this my fault?
This is your doing.
Shit, this really nah my influence. I don't know if I should be proud or afraid. Both. I'll do both.
You will be both.
Shimmy, 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 out. Drink, sha la la la.
I think I set everything up.
Alright, I have everything set up on my end pretty much. Let me just open the game. Where the fuck is the game?
1 minute early episode? Ooh,
Ain't no
special.
way, ain't no way. Steam has the update? Fucking
Never
cringe.
mind. Oh, I forgot to open up my PNG tuber and stream avatars anyway.
Okay. Shimmy, shimmy, pussy. Alright, now it's opening the game.
Love Garfield Kart, especially when it album reviews.
So
Shut up,
true, so
Gurk. Shut up, Gurkar. You're not even supposed to be open right now.
true.
30 seconds early stream.
30 seconds early, no way. That's our 805.
Hello. What the flip? There we go. Hi guys.
Let's go. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. uh,
Welcome to Garfield Kart album reviews, episode 65. Uh,
65.
Super Mario 65.
Super Mario 65. Let's go. Can't wait to play with Luigi.
Yeah, so true. It's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah.
I can't bel I can't believe there's already 64 Mario games.
I know, right?
Uh,
The series has come a long way. Anyways,
Tonight. I mean, well, actually, we gotta go over previously. Previously on the Garfield Kart reviews, we actually had fun.
yeah.
We listened to "In Case I Make It," which is my Sonic Lost World. Which, if you don't know, that means I really like it, but other people don't like it as much.
Yeah. And it's a re-review because this
Oh
is on episode 2, I think. Yeah.
yeah, literally, it was like we could have done a lot better job, but we didn't know how yet.
Yeah, and we pretty much just did it justice here, especially with me listening, having listened to like all of Will Wood's past discography. Because at the time of the original review, I have not listened to Will Wood aside from maybe a couple songs that I might recognize. But other than that, I was completely blind for it. But I still enjoyed it regardless. And
Yeah,
now, after listening to it, I enjoyed it a lot more. It's still really solid.
what happened there?
I have no fucking clue. I just saw your stream.
Yeah, it was really nice to look. It's very underrated and
Yeah,
overhated.
for sure. Yeah, underrated, overhated. It
It's
pretty
my
much the
lost
textbook
world.
definition. Yeah, but yeah, tonight's episode,
We are talking
uh,
about lots of
the albums.
albums. But we're our own Oppenheimers here. Because
Yeah,
we chose poorly, and now we severely regret our actions, just like the real Oppenheimer and the one from the movie.
yeah. Yeah, that was a mistake. First of all, the whole listening experience was over 5 hours long.
You love it,
I think that was the longest, or one of the longest, in our bi-monthly listens.
and we don't like any of them.
Yeah, like neither of them are really good, but they just should be at least worthy to talk about.
Yeah, they definitely should be worthy. Also, I want to say, I was before you mentioned Jason Derulo. At like you just randomly brought up. There's a new Jason Derulo. I was actually about to suggest something that might have actually been decent.
Yeah.
Well, I had a couple of other albums in mind. I was gonna look at Plastic Death by I forget what the band's called, but I know they were just known for before then for having only one album. And then they released the
Oh yeah.
second one recently, and there was over that the new MT, but then you said Jason Derulo. I'm like Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. I'm just like, wait, what the fuck, Jason Derulo? Like he still makes music. So
uh,
just like, yeah, fuck it.
and
So
then
yeah, the albums.
we were like,
Go
man, we
ahead.
should have really picked a good one.
Yeah. Again, it was a big mistake on both of our ends.
Yep.
But yeah, the albums we have for tonight and are on screen are "Saviors" by Green Day, released on January 19th. "Vulture Squad" by Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign, released on February 9th. And then we have "Grief Chapter" by Mother Mother, released on February 16th. And last but not least, "New King" by Jason Derulo, released on the same day, February 16th.
Derulo.
Jason Derulo. Um, since none of them are good, let's just talk about them in release order, same way we
That,
listen to them.
that's how we always do it.
Yeah. Oh well, but yeah, obviously starting with Saviors by Green Day.
Yeah.
Green Day
Uh, cover art.
cover art, Photoshop thingy. I think it was I think it's a reference to something. I don't know. It's a cover, all right.
It exists.
It exists. It sure does. Anyways, the album.
um, 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 so I got this like hyped up. Like it seemed people like saying that they were like so back. I don't see it with this one. I'm not gonna
Me
lie.
me Me neither. But I get at the same time, like I barely listen to Green Day. Like I've listened to like some of their most popular tracks. I obviously Boulevard of Broken Dreams. There was American Idiot. There was another song I forgot the name of. There was also Time of Your Life. Those songs, while not my favorites, they are pretty good, but I cannot say the same for this album. No.
Yeah, I really like their old work from what I've heard, but this one's not it.
They are so washed, dude. Where the fuck do I begin?
When your goat washed.
For real. But
Uh,
yeah, where the fuck do I begin? It seems like they're still trying to do like their whole shtick of like or at least with some of their tracks talking about like important issues, especially with modern times, like what's brought up in the album, police brutality, I think COVID, yeah, and even some personal problems he has, like alcohol poisoning with the song, what was it, Dilemma. But holy shit, the execution is so generic. It's so boring. It actually pisses me off at how boring it is.
yeah, because it's trying to like it would normally just be like middle of the road release like this, but it kind of actively pisses me off because it's talking about important stuff, but it's like it's not it's not being interesting with it. It's not actually like bringing light to it. It just feels like it exists.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's trying to like send a message. It feels like it's a check mark fucking song. Like, oh, police brutality. Oh, the American dream is a lie. Whoop. That's really it. I don't feel a sense of power with these songs. I don't. It doesn't feel like I'm trying to like be aware of these issues, stand up for what's right. But with this, it's just like, yeah, this is bad. The 20s, man. Like the song "Living in the 20s." That one pissed me off specifically.
Yeah, it doesn't do a good job at showing its point. It's bad. It doesn't feel this lame for being punk, but it feels that lame for being punk.
Yeah. Another song that also disappointed me was "Coma City," and I remember that was like a turning point for you, because like like I said before, it talks about like police brutality. It's a very anti-cop song, and it's like very, again, generic. It's very plain. It kind of plays it off safe in a way for a subject like this.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that has going for it was just the instrumental.
Yeah, it really is that. I know with I know there's like I forgot what song it was. I know there's one song where it mentions about how they're like the only ones out there still like making like a commotion about these issues.
Oh yeah, it's hold on. I think it's Saviors, yeah. It's Saviors.
Oh my god, it's the title track.
It's the fucking title track. It's either
Uh,
Saviors or Fancy Songs. I forgot too, but either way, those two songs piss me off.
I think it's Saviors because I think the last one is just being like really slow and in a really lame ending.
Oh yeah, no, no. Well, wait, yeah, it is Saviors. Yeah, you're right. Because I think Fancy Sauce is just like we're all gonna, yeah, we'll all die young someday. That's the fucking
I sure
melody, and
hope
they
there's
chose.
not an entire album like that later down in the same video. But
Oh jeez, man, like, it kind of stinks again at how safe this album feels. And then you also got like a very whatever songs, especially like 1981. Remember that
uh,
song?
I remember it because not because of the actual song. I completely forgot the actual song. But I remember it because I know for a fact it is literally the most song ever we've listened to on the in their 95 albums so far. This is the one.
Yeah, I actually remember the song. It was like something 1981. 1981, and that's like this really dog shit lyric that's like, she is a Cold War in my head and I am East Berlin.
I forgot about
That
that.
I have a screenshot it just so I won't forget, because it's such a dog shit lyric. Not we're not done yet for dog shit lyrics, by the way, with this episode.
Oh yeah, there was I think the lyrics that pissed me off the most in this one, it's both the Savior's line we already talked about. I also really
Yeah,
don't like the line. It was like in Bobby Socks. It's like
yeah,
saying
Bobby
like
suck.
it was like saying I forgot what one exactly, but it was like saying like go walk. Well, it's like supposed to be like a song about gay people, gay people, but
Gay people, gay, gay
but
people.
there's a
Tomorrow
line.
morning, 10 a.m.
But there's a line where it says about walk past the graves of those who have fallen.
Yeah, it was something like that. I remember it was
It's
like it
like
was like after, it was like in verse 2. Verse 1 it's like, oh, you want to be my girlfriend, but then with that verse, the one you mentioned, that one's, you want to be my girlfriend because, oh my god, he's bi, and then it follows up with that.
yeah.
I remember like the exact word. Well, I haven't in my notes, but like the exact words you said like after listening to it, it just artificially produced queer song.
I have that exact same thing in my notes.
Yeah, and yeah, again, I couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah, that's literally just what it is.
Yeah, for real. Um, yeah. Other than, oh, I forgot about One Eyed Bastard. That one was so fucking corny.
Oh yeah, I
That
forgot
was,
about it too. Holy your corn,
yeah. It's basically.
holy your cornball. That's what I
Yeah,
put.
yeah, because that's what I said afterwards. Yeah, because I remember it's like, oh, it's like revenge and stuff. It's a typical revenge song, and what makes it corny is just, well, I guess the delivery, and also just the music video. It has like Steamboat Willie. It's like, fuck you guys. Public domain. He's public domain now. I'm out. Ah,
He's public domain.
public domain. It also has a bonus track, a
Uh,
Japanese exclusive bonus track.
yeah, it's whatever. I literally just put nothing. I didn't want to type anything.
You just put I don't care anymore, but
I
oh,
I literally just put nothing for the trick.
that's really funny.
I'm
Um,
gonna leave the section off, though, at the best line. Uh, a sick boy and I shit the bed.
oh, I forgot about that.
I have it
I
in my
forgot about
notes.
that. I literally forgot about that. Yeah, music videos
Oh,
that those exist.
oh yeah, this has music videos. I forgot about them. Why are they only for like the first five songs of the album? There's literally not any after that. It's literally just the first five or so.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like they just kind of gave up after those five songs, and it's really funny. The music videos aren't even that
But,
interesting either.
like they put like the big songs of the albums like right at the front.
Yeah, it's very telling.
like
It's
it's the
very
one thing
telling.
to have like
Overall,
one of the singles early, but it's like Jesus on this one.
yeah. But yeah, overall, it's like, yeah, this album's way worse than I could have imagined. Honestly, I do not like it at all.
I don't like it at all either. It's way worse than I imagined. I thought it might have actually been like the decent one here.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you were like debating if we should go in order. I guess
Yeah.
what I was right.
If it was good though, it would have been like better to save it still.
That is true, but yeah, no, for real, this album was very generic, very safe. It tries to be more powerful than what it really is, and it kind of pisses me off that its execution is is as boring as it is.
Yeah.
Very bad, very boring. Overall, a 3 out of 10.
Boo. Mm.
Boo.
I sure hope it doesn't
Um,
get any worse.
Kanye West.
God damn it.
Yeah. So
There's
yeah,
a
the
new
anti
Kanye West. He went a little off the deep end, to say the least.
to say the very least, yeah, I decided to make some anti-Semitic comments and everything, and yeah, well, hey, he made graduation.
He did make
I
graduation.
I listened to graduation. It was really good. I actually really liked that album. I also listened to Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy. That one's also really solid. There's some off and on and off tracks here and there. I think I remember listening to some tracks from Jesus is King. Those are pretty bad. I've actually listened to Donda as well, the full thing. That one's actually solid. This one sucks. Vulture sucks.
It's not good. It's in fact bad.
Yeah, it is. It is very bad, and it's kind of hard to find a place to start.
uh, um, uh,
The
um.
album cover, I forgot about that actually.
Oh yeah, I hate. So there's the original cover. It's actually kind of nice, which is what I have here
Yeah,
because the other ones it's just so it's both sexual and also just pisses me off for some reason. There's something about it that just goes into my veins. It's just like it
same,
just pisses me off.
same. Like I don't know why looking at it makes me angry. Like it's not even just like I think it's just the composition of everything. I don't know.
Like something
Like you
about
have
it
like
like makes it like the worst album cover ever for me.
yeah, like you have like Kanye and all black masked up, standing there, and you have like his new wife, girlfriend, whatever, standing there naked with like a thing on top. It's not even it's just like the whole thing kind of pisses me off for some reason. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why.
Yeah,
I actually do remember seeing a version of him wearing like a Jason Voorhees type mask, and it's still just as fucking stupid. But yeah, you know what's also bad? The fucking music.
yeah. This is a very interesting album to talk about in quality because it feels a bit differently compared to the other rap albums we talked about that fail.
Yeah. Yeah, because like this one at some points is unintentionally hilarious.
Yeah, this one it like other albums. I feel like it just like other rap albums. It's just like barely trying. It's ever barely trying, or you're Ronnie Radke. This one, mm,
It's definitely trying,
yeah, it's
but I don't know if it's
definitely
succeeding.
trying. It's like it has a lot of stuff that actually makes it unique experience. It's just half of that falls flat.
Yeah, yeah, and again, it like kind of like we're like goes back to being unintentionally hilarious for me, especially with some of the production choices.
Yeah, I remember like the first track was just like a normal track. I didn't really like it personally, and then the second track, all of a sudden, there's just like the worst beat ever.
Yeah, it's like the goofiest fucking beat of all time. I forgot how it sounded like, but it made me like laugh for like a good chunk of the song.
Yeah,
And it's
it
funny
just
too because
kept
it's like
getting worse each time. It tried to like progress.
yeah, and it's really funny too because it's like a really petty ass breakup song about his ex-wife.
And you just got that What the hell happened to her? This is long after I touched her.
That's so fucking funny. I but
She just
yeah,
went.
but yeah, but yeah, like I said, a petty ass breakup song on top of a really goofy ass beat,
Yeah, and then
and then he got
and then
and
you
then he
got
got paid.
paid. We're here to get paid. We're here to get laid. Gatorade.
Gatorade. But yeah, the chorus is literally just like, "I'm just here to get paid," like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, and we were just making that joke about like the paid laden Gatorade.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you also have talking, which I just put all because I don't know what to make of it. I know it's like the first musical appearance of Kanye's daughter Northwest. She was definitely in the song.
Why did they
Again, I don't
spawn
know what to
back
make of it.
there? Why does it keep
I
spawning
saw
me
that.
here? Why does it keep spawning me here? Okay, I'm out. I'm free. I'm free. No, don't go
You're
back in.
free.
Don't go back in. uh,
Anyways, yeah, there's also a music video for talking, which is just shots of Kanye, his daughter, and
yeah.
Ty Dolla Sign.
Yeah. The first part's her musical debut, and the second part's just a completely unrelated song. I'm not sure why they're combined.
Me neither. And then he also have Back to Me, which is like
Oh.
one
How
of the
do we
funniest
talk
fucking
about
songs of all
this?
time. I don't know. It's one of the funniest fucking songs of all time. Why did they fucking tilt me to the left? What the hell? Anyways, but yeah, again, it's one of the funniest fucking songs of all time. I don't really have the words to say about it, honestly. I just know that
Same.
it made me like laugh for like a majority of the songs.
Yeah, it's just so peak.
Yeah, it's so peak. It's so funny. I just know I had that sample. I forgot the exact wording, but it just like repeats over and over again, and it's really funny to me.
And then you
But I
also
don't.
got Hood Rap after that, where it just goes hood ray, hood ray, hood
Hooray,
ray,
hooray.
hood ray. This
The
is the
Hooray thing
entire.
is yeah, the Hooray thing is like so loud to the point where you can barely hear like the actual like verses. So it's kind of like hooray, hooray, hooray. Yeah, and
Hooray,
then
hooray, hooray.
the rest just kind of delve into like this kind of like boring mid. It's
Yeah,
like
we're
not as
gonna like
funny.
skip over a bit here because it's not as interesting.
Yeah, though what I am gonna highlight is the lyric choices he made for this album. I've already mentioned Paid. being the core. I already mentioned paid's chorus just being "I'm just here to get paid."
I'm just here
So
to get
here we
laid.
go. So here we go. Stars. Yeah, in stars, Kanye says, "Just black out. Keep a few Jews on the staff now." Um,
Yeah.
in Burn, one of the lyrics says, "Man, the world got mad. Heard R. Kelly in the next Balenciaga ad."
The sip Balenciaga.
This is,
Mm.
and they got Vultures, the title track of the album, which has probably the worst bars I've heard in a Kanye song.
Officially, he has worse bars than Drake.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I remember that. I was like, so like, cause like one of my friends, Zespion, he like fucking listened to the album too. He found it to be mid and mostly forgettable, but like, I remember like showing him like some of the lyrics to Vultures, and the third one that I'm gonna say is the point where he just said that Yee that has worse bars than Drake. Like he thought it could get worse than that lesbian line that Drake said in one of his songs. It was like, "Girl said you're lesbian, girl me too." That stupid fucking line from Certified Lover Boy. That album was ass, by the way. But anyways, here are the three fucking bars that I chose for Vultures, the title track. The first one being, "How I'm anti-Semitic. I just fucked a Jewish bitch." Second one being, "This ain't Columbine, but we came in the trenches." And then this fucking third one, that's the one that led Zespian to say, "Oh yeah, he has the worst bars than Drake." It says, "She Russian, I beat up the pussy for Ukraine."
Hmm.
So yeah, those things, those fucking stink. And it
And
also doesn't help that the Vultures music video is like pretty laughably bad too.
yeah, it's in a 1v1 aspect ratio. And it barely has pixels. It's not even trying to be old. I don't know what it's trying to be.
Me neither. It's fucking
Like usually you
it,
get the 3x4 oh so retro aspect ratio. Here it's just 1x1.
yeah, the 4x3 so retro ass VHS action type bullshit. But then here comes this fucking album going at a 1x1 pixelated ass quality with digital track keyframing and zooming. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know what it's trying to convey. Anyways, back to more shit bars. By the way, I forgot to mention this album also features famous abuser Chris Brown.
Yep.
Yep, his verses are eh. Anyways, problematic features the lines, "I'm not racist, it's a preference." And also the verse, you might get, you might get your trip to Poconos. You might have to tell your man it's a Pinocchio. That was a jokey joke. That wasn't nowhere as funny when you broke.
What a
And
great
then you
lyric.
Yeah, and then you have King, which is probably one of the worst endings to an album, featuring the line, "Crazy," in quotes, "crazy bowler anti-Semite, and I'm still the king." So, and that's
And
basically like the theme for the entire ending track, just being like, "Oh, you may call me all those things, but I'm still the king at the end of the day." I'm just like, really?
nah, you was.
Nah, get dethroned. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I think the music videos you mentioned already. Yeah, they're the only ones in the album. Yeah.
I do have a couple more things to say about a couple of
Uh,
other random tracks.
go ahead.
I don't remember what track it was, but I remember there's a track where he just nightcores himself.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm,
it was a fuck something. The one
yeah,
where it's really just
yeah, and
wanting
it's
to fuck
literally just about
someone.
wanting to fuck something.
Yeah. and then you just have Kanye just nightcoring himself for no fucking reason.
Yeah, and then the other song I wanted to mention was Good Don't Die.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
because that song is had to get got taken down from the album because
yeah,
well originally they were gonna use a sample from Donna Summer's "Feel I Feel Good" I think it was. Uh,
yeah. It was.
yeah. But he said he couldn't get, but Donna Summer declined, so they got somebody else. He got somebody else to sing it, and who gets to sing like there, and then he got like with new lyrics and everything, but it was still like the same damn melody as I Feel Good. So it just like got taken down on the
Yeah,
album.
yeah. You can't find it in the official playlist. And also one funny thing, well, I forgot which song it was. It was it Carnival? I think it was Carnival. That like has like a fan made remix instead of like the official version, so I had to like hunt that down myself as well.
Oh yeah. But with the I Feel Good, it's literally just not on streaming, and it's at least not on YouTube. I don't know if it's on any other if it managed to escape any other streaming sites, but I know it's definitely just not even there from him. We had to look at
Yeah,
like a fan made like visualizer thing.
yeah. It's really funny. It's really funny. But yeah, closing thoughts on that.
Uh,
That was ass. That was so ass.
I'm gonna put what I put for I'm gonna say I'm gonna say what I put for burn. This is fire. Put it out. Mm.
In the overall section for me, I just put this album stakes and nothing else. It's a 3 out of 10 for me for wildly different reasons than the Green Day one.
Yeah, for wild, vastly different reasons.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope it gets better from here.
Oh yeah, it's gotta get better.
Next one is Grave Chapter by Mother Mother. Fuck.
Mother lore.
Mother Mother. We talked about Mother Mother before. Twice. First
Thrice.
one being, yeah, first one being their most popular album, "Oh My Heart," released in 2011. That one I was expecting. I didn't have too much expectations for it. I remember like at the first two or three tracks, I was just like, "This is mid." But then like as it goes on, I was actually enjoying it. Overall, I actually quite enjoyed the album. Can't say the same for the second album we reviewed, which is their most recent one at the time, Inside the Deluxe Edition, where their standard album has like a bunch of very mediocre songs that try to experiment, but like ends up just falling flat. And then you have the Deluxe Edition, which makes everything worse by adding really shitty, over the top songs as well as Halo 2. I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Long story short, Hayloft is a pretty good song. You know, uses already pretty well, and I like the vibe it's going for, despite obviously the fucked up nature of everything. Hayloft 2 tries to take everything Hayloft 1 did very seriously, and ends up just being like basically a shitty edgy sequel to it, with all of the charm of the original just stripped down to the bare minimum. It stinks.
Yeah,
So now,
they completely misunderstood it.
yeah, I fucking ranted about Halo 2 for like what, like 5 plus minutes, maybe longer. I forgot.
Yeah, you don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So now, Mother Mother released a new album, Grief Chapter. Where do I start?
You forgot to mention the Christmas one during that rundown, shaking my head.
I literally forgot that. Okay, so it's three times. Yeah, yeah. I
That's why I
forgot. I
said
completely.
thrice.
Oh, oh, I thought you said twice as well. Whatever. But yeah, I forgot about that. We that was like the first one we listened to. It was a Christmas EP, Cry Christmas. It was terrible. I did not like it. I think the more I think about it, the more I start to dislike it even more because it just Christmas but scary. It's like in their like I guess era where they start to become more grim, but it just comes across as
I mean, it
hot
was like
topic almost.
it was same era as it was like after Inside, so
Oh right, yeah. But yeah, again, it's like try to be creepy and all, but it just comes across as hot topic levels of edgy. It's fucking stupid. I hated that.
I sure hope this album doesn't try to be over the top edgy.
So yeah, this album tackles depression. Plenty of aspects about it. The album's literally called Grief Chapter, which people associate associate that term with depression. The way it tackles it pisses me off, and
Yeah,
uh, and it's kind of hard to pinpoint why as a whole, but there is certain aspects of certain tracks that do make me fucking angry about it.
yeah.
So yeah, it starts off with "Nobody Escapes," about a song basically about how death is inevitable. Great start, I guess.
Yeah, it's about death is inevitable, and it's like kind of like starts off like innocent, but it like but it's like pretty much like like a more innocent styled song, but it's like about death and how we're all gonna die. I sure hope this is
Yeah,
my running theme.
and it's a running theme for the entire album. I do not like that. Probably,
What the
I don't know if
hell?
it's a mindset thing for me because I really don't like. Oh, I just saw you got stuck. No,
No, I
okay.
wasn't talking about that with the what the hell. I got my Siri just started going off
Oh, oh, lol.
about some random ass Wikipedia article by like Robert something.
I was wondering what that voice in the background was.
Go back on what you were saying.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot. But it's like a running theme for the entire album, and I don't know if it's just a mindset thing for me, but I just don't like very doomer songs. I don't know. It's definitely more of a me thing, but at the same time, like the way the songs are executed, how that mindset kind of works is very pandering. I want to say.
Yeah, it feels like very pandering. Uh, to like the new TikTok audience.
Yeah, because they got their own TikTok audience and their edgy sounding dog shit Hey Laugh too. So now they made a whole album basically about being depressed, and again, different aspects from it. But then again, there's songs that I have no song emotions or like "To My Heart." I do see that it's supposed to be very emotional, but I don't feel that at all.
Yeah, I don't really feel much if any of the songs here.
Yeah, and then you also have "Explode," where it's literally just basically wanting to burst out your emotions, explode it out to the world, but it has such a boring execution. Like there's nothing about it. It's almost pop sounding, and I hate that.
I wonder if there's AI artwork in the music video.
Good thing you mentioned it, because there's AI art in the fucking music video, and it
Yeah,
and it clashes so hard, and it looks really bad. They have the money to commission an
they literally
artist to
had
do
like an
some.
animated one as the first one with Nobody Escapes.
Yeah, literally, yeah. And they just somehow decide to use AI art for it. It's stupid. It's terrible. It makes me want to explore for how stupid it is, man. Then there's skipping ahead a little bit. There's also Days, which also kind of makes me angry. Cause you have like that verse that was just like, "Oh man, look at these kids having fun, but they're soon gonna share the pain I have with someday."
Yeah,
It,
it's just like a, it's just like a really not good way to look at things.
Yeah, it's super selfish, and I don't like that. Like, I think that's just I know that's how people feel sometimes, but again, the way they did it in song form feels very, again, selfish and pandering. It's stupid.
Yeah,
Then you have Forever, which is almost 6 minutes. It didn't need to be 6 minutes, but it's that fucking long.
yeah,
And funny enough, with like their other longer songs inside, it does not do anything to justify those 6 minutes. It has the same song and dance throughout those 6 minutes.
yep. It does that exact same thing. At least it's not as long as the inside, but I guess it doesn't really help because it still feels super long.
Yeah. Then you also have Normalize. I remember Normalize pissed me off. Cause this one is like again, it's like them trying to appeal to the fucking TikTok kids. Cause you got shit like you got the whole chorus is like normalize. People like to say that a lot, and it's basically just about like, oh, like nothing's normal, be who you wanna be, and all that shit. It's very basic, it's very generic, but again, it's like trying so hard, and it's kind of just makes me angry. Like they're
Yeah,
trying to be
like the
so
song's
deep with
going
that.
like everywhere, and they just got like a bunch of like fake deep lyrics in it.
Yeah, yeah. It has that fake deep feeling that just pisses me off so goddamn much. I mean, literally, like they fucking say, what's that word? What's that word?
I don't know. I don't
That's
remember.
there's that one word that they use. Let me search it up once the race ends, because I know there's like one like ticked unalive, like the Maury
Oh,
album.
like the Maury album.
Yeah, because people on TikTok like to say unalive instead of killing yourself. But yeah, and again, it's showing so fucking hard. Then you have like the Matrix, which is very, again, it's so fucking corny to me. Because the whole chorus of that one is fuck no, fuck no. Like fuck no, and then like the chorus ends with fuck no to living in the matrix. And it's like, you cornball, shut up.
Yeah, it's like fuck this, fuck you. I hate living here. I need to live somewhere else. Grah.
It's so fucking bad. I know I know people will say that it's like very deep and whatnot, very emotional and powerful, but to me it's just so corny. It
Yeah,
is
this
so
whole
goddamn
thing's
corny.
corny. You also didn't let me. You also moved on too fast for me to say anything. But I wanted to mention with normalize. Remember, I did. Sorry about that. I did listen to it before. Uh,
Oh shit.
this
Oh
before
yeah,
this,
yeah.
and I want to say the reason I did that. I remember somebody saying, "Oh, this new song's like their old stuff." It was not like their old stuff.
It was definitely not like their old stuff. At least from all my heart, from what I listened to, that is definitely not like their old stuff. Especially if they want to use TikTok lingo so fucking bad. But yeah, sorry for going back too fast. This album just makes me so fucking mad.
You're fine. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, yeah, you're good. But yeah, there's also End of Me. Oh man, this one's basically about like, I guess the legacy. What will I be after I die and whatnot, and it ends with Play Hayloft, and that line just makes you go like fuck you and fuck this song in particular, because and like I remember the Genius annotation, and I can assume that's probably what they meant, is like, oh, like play Hey Love, it's the only song they know. They don't want to be known for that, it's the end of them, when they're the same motherfuckers that fucking milk Hey Love as well as the shitty sequel, to the fucking tits. It is hypocritical. It is absolutely
Yeah, there's
hypocritical.
so many versions of Hayloft out there that they made. They didn't even have to. They like at the very least, you can say they don't have to make a sequel to it.
Yeah. Like you made a fucking sequel to your most popular song after making so many remixes of it, and with that sequel, you also made so many remixes of that too. So you don't deserve to have that fucking outro in your goddamn song.
Actually, like most of the remixes for like both the songs they officially have, it's like there's like I think there's like I think before Hayloft 2, there's only like just the there's just the original, and there's like a live performance and then a live like session. But then
Mm-hmm.
but then after that they do like they have like but then after Hayloft 2, there's just like a bunch of remixes coming out for both songs, and that was literally the last album, and now they're complaining about it. The literal
Yeah,
next album after that.
yeah, cause it's like, oh man, it's like play Halo. Oh, the outro is so deep. Yeah, end of me. Yeah, end of you done that you fucking did. I'm screaming like Angry Joe right now. That you fucking did. You fucking hypocrites.
Yeah, like I think like Hayloft 2, it only came out. It didn't come out that long ago. It came out like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, 2 to 3 years ago. So just like, what the fuck are you complaining now? Literally, the fuck. Like I know it's just one line, but like still, that one line says a fucking lot.
Worst line ever? No, that's actually not on the sub, but still, it's pretty bad.
Pretty bad line. It ends with a pretty tolerable song, which is the chapter track. The songs I didn't mention and the songs I didn't mention in the album are what are because why I don't mention them is because they're not interesting at all. They're not worth talking about, honestly.
Yeah, they're
They're
just the
honky.
same.
Yeah, the same kind of sad shit. And they're trying to be very deep. They're trying to be very emotional, but it comes across as safe and fucking comes across as safe and pandering. It's pretty much like the problems I have with the Green Day album times 10. It sucks.
Yeah, like if like Oh My Heart, which we reviewed, you get like a whole wide range of emotions through it. That it's like it's more on like it's more on the lighthearted side as albums go, but it's still like you at least get emotions throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh, all right. There's other music videos too. Should normalize that it's a slasher movie type of thing. I don't care. The Matrix music video itself is also pretty corny.
Yeah,
So it kind of adds to it, adds to the cornball levels. It's so funny. Um, yeah. Overall, I fucking
fuck
hate it.
no,
Fuck no, fuck no! Like shut up.
fuck
Overall,
no to listening to modern mother.
fuck no, fuck no, fuck no to listen to this shit. 1 out of 10. Fuck this album.
And it's kind of sad. This is the worst one, but this is definitely the worst one.
Yeah, definitely. Like with Halo 2, it's like the standard album. That's it. It's the deluxe version that makes it shit. This is Grief Chapter's a shit altogether. And I'm
I love how
very
you call.
scared.
I love how you just called the album Hayloft 2. Also, we almost forgot to talk about the
Whoops!
cover art.
I forgot. I didn't. Nah, the cover art. It definitely exists. I don't care.
It's another one that exists. It also does not feel like a Mother cover.
Yeah. I don't. It doesn't even have the. It doesn't even have the 3 lines. Or maybe they're so depressed that they forgot to do
It's
that.
apparently subtly in there, but it's like they just like it's like apparently like subtly in there, but it just looks like fucking wrinkles on a seat.
It does. It fucking does. It really does.
Then again, there's the I do know there's like one earlier album. They also just it's also just like the Three Stripes, it's also just super. It's just like super obscured in there.
Oh.
Eureka, that one, it's also like really hard to see. Eureka's just funny, though at least. It's just an experience. It's just definitely an experience.
That sounds really goofy. But yeah, no, again, I really fucking hate this album. Honestly.
Yeah. How did that even causes like a band to like go down this route?
I have no fucking clue. I guess it's spite. I think it's spite. I feel like it's spite.
They
Oh,
got
oh,
so spiteful about the Hail of 2 stuff, even though they did cost it.
it's like fuck it, we're depressed. We're making a depressing album. It's like maybe that's why I called it the Halo 2 album because it's really I really only know it because of that stupid fucking song. God damn it, Inside. But yeah, enough about Mother Mother. Now we move on to the final track released on the same
The
day,
title
February.
album.
Yep, it's Jason Derulo,
Jason Derulo, New King.
New King by Jason
I
Derulo.
wonder how many tracks it has.
Oh jeez, I wonder. Yeah, oh jeez, yeah, maybe there's 10, 12, maybe even 15, 27.
That's not too many.
Oh yeah, you know, I think you should bump it up to maybe 42. Yeah, no. I like for real though, 27 goddamn tracks in this fucking
We're not
album.
gonna talk about all of them here, obviously.
Obviously not. No, that we'd be here all fucking night. But yeah, just 27 albums. That's really confusing to me.
Why'd you call them albums or tracks?
Oh, tracks,
You
tracks,
called
tracks. I'm
you
sorry.
called the album a track and the track's an album.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. But yeah, it confuses me that there's so many tracks in this album. There we go.
You did it!
But yippee! But yeah, Jason Derulo, the artist himself, I've listened to a few of his songs, mostly not by choice, but they're definitely Jason Derulo songs, and this album is as Jason Derulo as Jason Derulo songs can get.
Let me tell you, have you ever wanted to hear someone say their name during like a majority of the during in the majority of the tracks?
Yeah,
Well, this album's for you.
let's go.
Jason. I want to start off by saying Jason Derulo says his name in uh a vast majority of these songs. Just
Yeah,
casually, he just goes Jason Derulo at every the
it's
beginning of the end of them.
yeah, it definitely a shtick of his. I can't be mad at it. It's just too funny.
What causes someone to do that at the beginning of every song? It would be like if I
I
just went Josh Greer at the beginning of every song.
I guess pure unfiltered ego. But yeah, there's one funny example I screenshotted. Now that you mentioned his name, it's in Spicy Margarita, and this is in verse 2. Oh god, it says morning sucks me in the morning. put on the put on a performance. I've been going shot for shot for shot. She think I'm Jordan, but she screams Zorlo. My ego enormous. Filling up your body.
Before we get into the actual album real quick, though, I do want to talk about the cover art. It's Jason Derulo!
It's Jason Derulo with a crown because he's the new king, Jason Derulo.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got nothing.
Oh, yeah. At the beginning, we thought we actually kind of liked it. I don't know if that's. I think that might have just been the fact that we just listened to Grief Chapter talking.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely was. Cause like after like around yeah, like 5 songs in, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is gonna kinda
Oh, yeah, this is a Jason Derulo album.
yeah. Again, like I said, it's about as Jason Derulo as a Jason Derulo album can get. nothing really new. He's not doing anything new. He's not doing anything good. But the songs are kind of fun to listen to. They're in the same way. It kind of reminds me of Pitbull.
Yeah, I don't like this one as much.
Yeah, same.
Partially because
There
it's 27 tracks.
27 tracks.
Like
Why the fuck?
you thought like that Pitbull syndrome of being like a full album. You thought that was bad. This one's 27 tracks.
27 tracks. At least with Pitbull is only 15. The only thing I can kind of excuse it for is that no track goes above 4 minutes long with the Jason Derulo thing. But still, I felt it, especially like near the end. It kind of feels like a drag because I kind of just hearing the same like sort of things, the same type of lyrics. Ah, sex, sex, Jason Derulo, sex, sex, sex,
Yeah, like there's
all at the
no
same
reason it
time.
had to be this long. I think
Yeah,
what it was trying to be, I think it was just trying to be like a collection of like songs you can just like pop in anytime and just like jam to. But
yeah,
as a full album listen, it just don't work. I especially say
yeah.
that. I feel like that's my theory. I'll get to it later, but at the end, but like the last song, it barely feels like a finale.
Oh yeah, yeah. The lost, yeah, like the album, like it has a start. The album has a start, but once it gets to the end, but once like you get to the last song, it just ends. There's no like real ending to it.
Yeah, it's literally just another song. Even and the weirder part is that there's a underwater right before it. It kind of feels like an ending song. It's the longest one.
Yeah, but then you have like more songs to add to it, so it's just like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like it ends on like the same type of song. It doesn't even feel like like I feel like you don't feel like you have to make it like, oh, this is the finale. Oh, look at us. Ooh. But you can at least do something more.
Yeah, something to give it some sort of finale, you know. Like again, it has a star. Like there's the new king. Like that's the starts an album, but like again, the album just ends with no sort of fanfare or anything. Nothing. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel slightly like a finale. I've heard like mid album songs from like other albums feel more like a finale. I've heard the songs from this album that feel more like a finale.
Yeah. But yeah, there are some highlights here and there. There is some. Excuse me. What are the tracks? U plus I. Well, it has an awful lyric. Because in the refrain it says, "Can we keep it pure like cocaine? The slowest suicidal Cobain."
Yeah, I have no reason to say that.
Yeah, we're on a roll with terrible lyrics today.
Yeah, like I said, we picked the corniest bunch imaginable.
Yeah, we out here on a fucking cornfield with with these fucking choices. But anyways, you also have a favorite song.
Yeah.
uh, this is the bit basically the oh my god, my I caught my wife fucking another man, but she's fucking him. Why are you fucking him to my favorite song? That's the chorus.
Yeah, yeah, how dare you fuck him to the Jason Derulo song, because the Jason Derulo, my favorite song is any song by Jason Derulo, by the way. I love Jason.
Yeah, it's like you got you got that. It has like a catchy beat for like no reason.
Yeah, and then it's just like a wild ride. It's just like, how dare I get cucked. And
How
at the
dare
end, there's like police signs. I'm like, oh, it's the cuck police! We're coming to arrest you. We're the cuck police. And then we saw him. And then just you hear him just actually getting locked up, and it's just like, wait, what the fuck?
yeah. It's really funny because like I remember like one of the verses said like, "Oh, murder on my mind." I'm just okay. You know, it's like he wants to kill him, but he doesn't go through it and whatnot, driving away and thing. That's what I imagine it's going through. But it just seems like he actually fucking did it because like you literally hear like a jail cell closing at the end before the final line, and then the lyrics switched from "Oh, why do you fuck into my favorite song" to "Now I'm locked up to my favorite song." It's like what?
Yeah.
That was
He
insane.
got over. He went to cook jail.
It's a cuck jail because he killed people for cucking him. Why don't you cuck me to my favorite song? That was not a lyric, but I kind of wish it was.
Boy, did you cook me to my favorite song.
Yeah, it's like I kind of love it for that. I don't know. It's
It's
like in an
one of
ironic
the
way.
wildest songs ever. It's my favorite song here.
Yeah, yeah, quite literally. It's like my favorite song for I guess all the wrong reasons because of just how unhinged it is.
Literally best out song in the entire show.
Yeah. Yeah, again, all the other songs are just alright. I guess there's another one. There's like Limbo featuring like Blay Banks, which just has Jason Derulo literally in the chorus saying head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and like it's just like that. I find pretty funny. There's also like two. Actually, there's another. There's one. There's other like songs I want to highlight too. Ah! Excuse me. There's Take You Dancing and Don't Go Nowhere, which both like ripped off Attention by Charlie Puffin or Poof or something. I forgot to pronounce his name, but Charlie Poof in some way. Like Take You Dancing kind of like rips off the lyric structure.
Yeah.
Because both of them has that da 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 da. Like I remember it's for like attention. It's like
Yeah.
you just want attention, and with Jason Derulo's taking dancing, it's like just want to take you dancing, something like that. It's weird to hear. And
Yeah.
then don't go nowhere. Like you have like different lyrical structure, obviously, but you have like a similar instrumental because I just hear like that. That's similar kind of thing that's used in attention.
He just
It's
really
weird.
likes attention. He really likes that
Yeah,
song.
yeah. He likes it so much he ripped them out twice as much. It,
Yeah.
it's it, it's so weird. Back to back, you ripped that off. And then there's also Jalebi Baby, which honestly was probably the cringiest one.
Oh, Jalebi, baby.
Yeah, like that.
Uh,
That's of course like Jalebi Baby.
yeah, it's really awkward.
Yeah,
And
very unsexy.
since you're talking about that one, I want to mention that we found this like other compilation album. It's an the world's best Bry album ever. Um,
Yeah,
well, it's 86 tracks, and then the tracks list is fucking wild. But I don't really remember it that well.
I remember like at least three. I know like Bad Guy by Billie Eilish is listed there. There's also All Star, and at the very end, Take Me to Church for whatever reason.
I think there's Party Rock Anthem too for like in
I
it.
yeah. That's it's such a weird compilation, but it's really funny.
I need to get that. I need to get that album now. It's gonna be so peak.
Yeah, yeah. But then you also have Slow Low, which is just sex, the usual.
Yeah,
And then
but
like then like all of a sudden he just rips off the Scatman melody.
yeah, it's like slow, low, 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 low. But it's like really, it's slower. It's
Yeah,
just
like slow,
slow,
low,
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 low, low,
low,
low,
low,
low,
low,
low.
low, low, low.
Slow,
It's
low.
weird.
But it's literally just beep, pop, 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 pop,
Oh.
pop, 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 beep, pop, 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 pop.
From the Scatman. Yeah,
It's like
it's
such a
weird.
weird thing to rip off.
Yeah, like of all things, like I know like Jason Derulo like rips off like or at least rips off slash samples slash whatever songs all the time. Like a famous example is "Ooh What You Say." That's a song. That's one example. But that one's just weird. The way he executed that is so fucking weird.
Yeah,
Like it doesn't. It like the reason why he said ripping off instead of sampling, because when you sample something, it's you're supposed to like repurpose it to make
yeah,
it like your own theme, your own thing. But with Jason Derulo, he's just straight up ripping that shit off. So just
yeah,
like, yeah, I'm just calling them rip-offs.
yeah. It's like it's really similar to that Pitbull album because it did the exact same thing.
Yeah. Then they also got they got Swalia, which features Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign. It's hard carried by the Oppenheimer meme.
Yeah, yeah. There's like this Oppenheimer meme of it where it's just like simi,
Should be, should be.
drink, swallow, la la, drink, swallow, la
Oh,
la.
yeah, that's the only reason I'll ever like sing that song is because of that fucking meme.
Yeah, I
Other than that, the
literally
song is
sing it
really
because
boring.
of the reference, because it's really
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. uh, there. Oh yeah, there's. Oh yeah, I forgot one of the songs feature Adam Levine.
Oh
He
yeah,
wasn't even present in the music video, which is really funny. He was just there in the song for
yeah.
one chorus.
Jason Derulo was acting like he's saying it in the music video.
Yeah, that's it. That's also really funny. There's also the song that follows up afterwards, "When Love Sucks," which again it's like ripping off because it says it's featuring Dito, but it's quite literally just taking the verse she sang in "Stan" by Eminem. Bitch, you and me are not alike. Bitch, I won't stand. Yeah, it's really weird. Again, it's not like repurposed well. And then by like the last stretch, I was just waiting for it to be over. Honestly, like
Yeah,
I did not care for the other ones. So there's two highlights, I guess. There's this one weird lyric in "Ayo Girl" Heighten Conpa remix where it says, I know why you're bitching, I'm a dog with it. You know, I'm like Coop's got no roof.
forgot about that.
So stupid. Then you got probably my least favorite of this entire album, which is "Hands on Me," featuring Megan Trainor.
Yeah, it features Megan
Uh,
Trainor.
it features Megan Trainor. That's all you need to know. Yeah, and then again, like we said before, that's it. Just ends. It's
Yeah,
so
I do want
weird.
to mention "Love Not War," not because of anything in the actual song. I just found this annotation that was like, saying, "Can we make love not war?" And it says like Jason Derulo single-handedly ends all armed conflicts on Earth. Thank you, Jason Derulo, Joe Biden.
Oh yeah, that was a really funny annotation. I like how it was like three likes too. It three likes. Must be true.
Free likes must be true.
But yeah, there's also music videos for it. But if you've seen what, if you see one music video for this album, you've basically seen it all. It's just Jason Derulo dancing. Got
I
some models
I just want
too.
to mention Spicy Margarita for music videos because it just has like a bunch of pictures of him and
Yeah.
Michael Bublé just sewing up. Other than
Yeah.
that, it's just sex, 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 sex,
Sex,
sex.
sex, sex, sex.
Uh,
Sex, ass, tits. It makes my dick flaccid because I didn't get turned on by any of those.
yeah, I didn't get turned on. It just doesn't work for me.
Me neither. It's just so basic.
Yeah, it's just basic ass. Uh,
Again, I don't nothing else to expect from Jason Derulo.
I can't wait for the inevitable Obuka music video Sunday.
Hell yeah. But yeah, that's it for the album. Yeah, overall, Jason Derulo,
Jason Derulo.
the like actual final thoughts. It's not bad, not as bad as the rest
It
that we talked about,
exists other than Hands on Me. That fucking well, it exists other than
but
favorite song because that one's peak fiction, and then it also exists and then it also it also doesn't just exist with Hands on Me. That one sucks.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not good, not bad, not anything I'd really listen to again, except for maybe favorite song just for a good laugh. But yeah, very Jason Derulo, 5 out of 10.
Jason Derulo out of 10.
Uh, excuse me. So yeah, that's all the albums that we picked for January to February.
Yeah, I have so many regrets.
Same.
Let's never do that again.
Okay. Sí, voy a cambiar un momento. No, espérate, aquí. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
never
I have
do that
regrets.
again.
Yeah, who knows? Uh,
Please. I beg.
yeah, we this is definitely our worst one so far, at least for this year. But in general, this is definitely the worst one.
We were so hard on ourselves. We just picked cruel. We even had options this time. We just were cruel to ourselves. It's the
Yeah,
funniest.
we just decided to be silly. We just like we basically just killed ourselves.
At
We
least it
felt
was a
bad we
funny
both thought.
review.
I guess, yeah, it was worth it in some way, but at the same time, I have way more regrets than I do satisfaction. So like, eh, best to worst, or worst to best actually. Worst to best.
The worst
Grief.
one is Grief Chapter, then Vultures, then Saviors, then New King. There's no
Yeah,
doubt about that.
yeah, same for me as well. Worst being Grief Vulture, Grief Vulture, Grief Chapter by Bottom Runner, then again followed
Grief
up by
Vulture.
Vultures, Saviors, the New King. But yeah,
Jason Derulo.
funny not the best one's a fucking 5 out of 10.
And Jason Derulo, he saved us.
Yeah, he saved us in some way. Not in a good way, but his favorite song. Na 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 na. Do the now I'm locked up to my favorite song.
Best song ever? Literally
Best song
best song
ever.
we've ever reviewed.
So true, so real.
That's gonna be the next inside bit song, inside joke song.
Yeah. And I'm ready for it, honestly.
Now I'm locked up to my favorite song.
I'm locked up to my favorite song. Na, na, na.
This is why we do album reviews right here for songs like favorite song. Who else is gonna look at them? We are.
Yeah.
We are gonna look at them because they're so peak.
So peak, so
Where the fuck is the
peak.
ranking? Oh, there it is. Why is it so far down?
No idea, but also you're not also screen share Monster on the Firefox. You stupid piece of shit.
My PNG, your PNG tuber go wacky. My PNG tuber might go wacky too while rating these, but let's put them in. Uh, where would you rank Saviors?
Saviors. Uh. Let's see. I want to say below the golden casket.
Same. Also, I forgot we reviewed Gaily even. Or whatever. Man, I wonder what color today's gonna be.
Yeah.
I almost put 53 as the album number. I have zero clue why.
That's really funny. Uh,
No, no.
uh,
And then we've got,
vultures.
Vultures.
Ooh, that one's terrible. I want to say, hmm, below the Idol soundtrack.
Alright. That's fair enough. Ooh, red. Red.
Vultures.
Vultures.
Vulture, vulture,
Vagina.
vagina.
And then we've got, let's go down for this one, shall we? We got Grief Chapter.
Below inside. Because holy shit, that pisses me off so bad.
Grief Chapter 2. Remember when we used to lead at this whole list? I'm so glad we don't have to do that right now.
Yeah.
And then, we can go up to the top here for Jason Derulo, number one. No. Oh, where would you rank, New King by Jason Derulo?
Hmm. Probably below Sammy San Francisco.
I've been high, yeah, I've been low, I've been yes, and I've been oh hell no. I'm sorry, hearing the title just activated me. It's the best album ever, other than Jason Derulo. Derupo? I can't type today. Srig?
Shrug.
Srig? Alright,
Shrug.
tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. uh, tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. Next week on Garfield album reviews. Uh, we are gonna be talking about Daft Punk again for the second of the week. Oh boy, I wonder which one we have to choose this time. He's 69.
uh, we've pretty much have one left. Homework.
Yeah, I know.
This is the homework. The first album. I've listened to a couple tracks there, but it's like the one I know the least.
You know
So it
what's
should be
so
interesting.
cool? Uh, yeah, I also noticed a 25th anniversary one of that.
Oh,
Yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, homework. We're gonna be doing homework next week. It's also album 99. The album after that's the number 100.
yeah.
We got something special there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that we'll do the re-ranking, and then things kind of go back to normal.
Yahoo!
That's about it. P.